Hi everyone, it's me, Krylios, Team Rayceen Productions co-host and moderator.
Hello, everybody. I'm Monique Diop, Team Rayceen Productions co-host and moderator. Joining us is Shay.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, Shay. It is great to have you here with us today. Such a pleasure to be able to chat with you. And we want to just kick this right off with having you tell us a little bit about your background and experience.
Well, thank you guys for having me. My name is Shay Harrison, aka Roman Noodle, aka the Dope Healer Hope Dealer, aka the founder of Infinite Bloom Wellness.
Awesome to have you here with us today.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like that shirt, Shay.
Thank you. I heard this was my color, so.
Okay, yes, it's nice. Looking good. Yeah. So before we talk about Bloom with Shay, tell us more about your experience as an athlete and a performer.
Mm-hmm. So prior to switching careers to body work and personal training and all the things that we'll get to, I played basketball for 25 years of my life. I started when I was 3, and I played at Good Counsel High School, which is in Olney, Maryland. I played 3 years at Virginia Tech University, and then 1 year at LaSalle University. After that, I did go professional for 2 years, and ball is life, as they say. That was that time. Yep.
Yeah. You were doing your thing for a minute. I see it. I've been seeing all the things. Yes.
And so living my entire life as an athlete, I kind of started getting depressed, had to figure out why. Ball was not life, apparently. I thought I loved the game of basketball, but that wasn't the truest passion of mine. So I ended up kind of lost for a little bit, which led me to becoming a performer, which is Roman Noodle, as a lot of people in the DC area know me as. So in being lost and having to find myself, I found it would be easiest to pretend to be someone else just to be able to be myself, essentially. And so I found Roman Noodle. Noodle was always like a nickname of mine, from the length of my limbs on the court and my legs on the court to
I see.
Being my absolute favorite as well. I love noodles. I will eat dry noodles, buttered noodles, sauced up noodles, my jam. And so the name was created from that nickname, but I definitely spent 2 years getting to know myself through Roman, and also exploring my gender, and finding that I'm non-binary. Roman helped me find out a lot about who Shay actually was and what was in Shay's heart other than basketball.
Oh, that is so important. And, for many people, it is that way where, performing and, go slipping into a different role and doing all of that helps you to learn more about yourself and kind of figure out what you want to do and who you are and what you want to say to the world. So tell us about Bloom with Shay, starting with how it began.
So in this period of finding myself, my favorite artist, Machine Gun Kelly, released an album. It was titled Bloom. He always felt like the industry saw him as this, I guess you could say, thorn, right? If we're talking about flowers and roses and bloom, as the thorn. But that he made that album and describe it as the thorn, it leads to something beautiful, which is the top of the rose. As it opens, it buds. And I kind of took that and ran with it. The analogy I applied to my life, because I was such in a dark place. I felt like I was a seed planted, right, in the soil. And then all of these hardships and this healing I had to endure was me setting my roots to be able to come out the ground, see the sun, all this positiveness in the world, and truly change my perspective on life. Because at one point, trigger warning, I did not want to be here. And so that album really inspired me And I kind of ran with this analogy. So, you know, setting my roots, finding out the foundations of who I am, and, you know, letting it bloom above the earth's surface.
Oh, wow. Wow. That is so good and so important that you were able to find this light, this bloom out of darkness. Wow. That's beautiful.
Yes, she is going to be blooming, and never stop that. Even if you want to change it around, I just love talking to young people like yourself. You discover something about yourself and you go on with that path. So never stop that. And I see that you are just somebody that you have so many talents. So I know that you also have some merchandise.
Yes.
So tell us about that. What you selling?
Before we get into the merchandise, I do want to say, from the Bloom with Shay, I created Infinite Bloom because in my journey, I realized it's not just about one sprouting and blooming. You don't just, it's not going to always be light after you come out of that darkness. It's an infinite process. That's what life is. You have to go with the ebbs and flows, and surrender will pave the way for alignment. Speaking of alignment, look at this picture here. Exactly what I'm doing for these clients here. I'm aligning their, getting them to release that energy, release what no longer serves them, so that they can continue to bloom as well. And we can get into the merchandise. I do have some things here. So with my brand, it's all about alignment. Alignment. What a time to be aligned. So I've got the chakras here. What a time to be aligned. It's one of my favorite things to say, because even if it feels like you're not aligned, you are. We've got long sleeve hoodies, short tees, all different colors. And I've also got other shirts here. It's never too late to bloom. Your journey is always right on time. And even when you think it's not, right? Those things are the things that set your foundation. That's you setting your roots,
Yes. So important.
Hope dealer.
Hope dealer.
Never too late to bloom, right? Not everyone will bloom anyway. And then always protect your garden. Pull weeds, let go of those things that no longer serve you, and plant seeds. That's although I am a stretch therapist and energy worker, it's always my impact, my goal to impact my clients, and have them let go of something on the table that they no longer need to continue with their journey.
Thank you for that. And for most of us, that is so important for us to be able to release, physically, but also mentally, and, keeping those kind of positive affirmations, in everything that we do. So thanks for the work that you are doing, to help in the community in that way. So we see the merchandise here. How can people, find out more about you, find out more about Infinite Bloom Wellness, grab the merchandise, and, how can they schedule a meetup with you if they need to?
Yes. You can follow me on Instagram at Bloom with Shay. You can also follow the business page, Infinite Bloom Wellness. My website is infinitebloom.me. To book with me, you can do it through my website or the link in my Instagram. And then also, if you want to follow Roman, I believe his Instagram is romannoodle.xx, if you want to follow him as well.
Lovely.
I know. You just gave us so much information. I'm going to do it all. Yes.
Yeah.
And I like the stretching program, and you're very close. So that sounds awesome. And the merchandise is definitely hitting. I like the whole bloom and seeds and hope.
I appreciate it.
So, and the color, of course. Yellow looks good on you.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Thank you. So viewers, please look in the description below for the links. To those watching, please follow Team Rayceen on social media and subscribe to the Team Rayceen YouTube channel.
Thank you for watching.